Okay, thank you parents and guardians for watching this video about exhibition. By now, hopefully, let me fix the screen real fast. There we go, that should be better. There we go. By now, hopefully, you've been hearing a lot about exhibition. Hopefully from me, you've heard about it and read about it, and hopefully your child has been talking about it quite a bit. And of course, exhibition is when students in an IB school in 5th grade, all IB 5th grade students around the world do exhibition, and they pick a real-world problem, they research this problem, and they find out about it, they learn about it, and they come up with some sort of action plan to make this problem, to improve this problem, to maybe solve it or to help try to fix this problem in some way. Taking action is a really big part of exhibition. Okay. By now, hopefully your child has been showing you his or her writing. The kids have, one of the big portions of exhibition is the commentary, the writing piece. And by now it should be basically done, but some kids are still working on it. We are blogging on KidBlog, our writing. And the reason that we do this is because if we truly want to take action and spread awareness about this topic, we want the kids' writing to reach many people. And that's what a blog will do. So the kids, it's just like Microsoft Word, where it looks just like Microsoft Word. The only difference is now I can approve it and we can send it all over the world, so people all over the world can read and comment on your child's writing. Of course, the first paragraph should just be an introductory paragraph describing the problem. The second paragraph doesn't have to be this way, but many times the second paragraph tells you the cause of this problem. The third paragraph for many students was the effects of this problem. The fourth paragraph for many students is responsibility, meaning maybe who's trying to help this problem? Is there an organization that is responsible to fixing this problem? And describe that organization. Okay? Or maybe the government is doing something about it, and this is what the government is doing. That's a responsibility paragraph. Kids should find out about that. There should be a paragraph that says, this is what I'm doing. And preferably, what I want it to be is, this is what I did. This is my action. This is what I did to fix this problem. What's cool about a blog is if, let's say, a child is trying to educate youth never to start smoking, and they come up with some sort of presentation, and they deliver this presentation, and then they have the children in this class sign a pledge to promise never to smoke. Someone could take a picture of the student giving this presentation, and you could take that picture and put it in your blog with a caption saying, "This is when I convinced the second grade class to never start smoking." So blogs can allow for pictures and captions. And I talk to my students about not overdoing the pictures and captions, because that will be distracting. Okay. Well, anyway, when the kids submit the blog, I may have them go back and edit some of it, but eventually I will post it, and that will be what I would grade for writing. And it'll be just like any other writing piece, graded for organization, word choice, punctuation, all that good stuff. So the writing piece is one piece of the exhibition project. The other piece is the visual. And many students will choose to make a poster board, presentation board rather, and I wanted to show you what one looks like. We are selling these. Now you can certainly go out and get your own, that's totally fine, but just to make it easy, we are selling these poster boards for $3. So if that's something that you would like to do, bring in $3. Your child will bring in $3 to purchase a poster board from Allisonville. Okay. Now, one thing what needs to be on the poster board? There's some things that need to be and some things that the children can decide they want to add. There needs to be some inquiry, meaning, of course, we need the topic in nice color, nice letters at the top. We never handwrite on the poster board. Everything should be printed and maybe backed with color, construction paper, and glued on. But there needs to be a section on inquiry. These were, and again, the visual they're talking points. They're leading the presentation. The children are not going to have their backs to the audience reading. Instead, they're going to use what's on the visual as talking points to present. So one section should be inquiry, meaning when you're presenting, you might say, well, my topic is dogfighting. And I'm passionate about dogfighting because my dog was rescued from a dogfighting ring. I'm making this up. So this might be inquiry and say, I was curious, what are the laws about dogfighting? Is it legal? So this might be the inquiry, what I was wondering about. And there should also be a section, this is what I found out. So there should be an inquiry section where with what I wondered and what I researched and found out and about dogfighting, the problem, right? So we need to have inquiry. There needs to be a section about action. This is what I did. So maybe if I was doing dogfighting, maybe I would go and hand out flyers explaining that if you call this number and an arrest is made, you will get $5,000. Maybe I might see if different businesses and offices and companies would hang one of these flyers somewhere. Or maybe I might volunteer at the Humane Society and do something for them to help their efforts to prevent dogfighting. Whatever action the child decides to take, please take photographs of them doing that action or have some artifacts of that action. Post it onto their visual with a paragraph or a couple sentences at least that describe the action. And then when the child gets to that part, instead of reading the paragraph, they'll tell the audience how they took action to make this problem better. There also needs to be some sort of reflection piece, a couple sentences, reflecting on the project, kind of what they learned from this project, their experiences. Then anything else, they're going to decide what they're going to put on it. Last year I had some kids printing off just random graphs and just plopping it right on there, just printing random Google images. And I told my students, you could do zero research and totally know nothing about your topic. Go to the computer, Google image dogfighting. Put a lot of pictures of dogfighting and you did zero, really no work. And that doesn't show me a great visual. So they really need to be very, very thoughtful about what they're putting on the visual. It should lead their presentation. They should be talking points for a really good presentation. So I hope that makes sense. Then, of course, there's a presentation grade, speaking with a loud and clear voice, eye contact with the audience, using the presentation board as talking points. Now, if you want to, staple or glue your blog post up here, you can do that. Kids, if they have a video that they made, they could maybe even upload it to social media, make it into a QR code, glue the QR code to their board. There's a lot of things you could do to make your poster, your presentation board unique and special. So I'm hoping the kids will do that. If kids don't want to do a poster board and they want to have a different type of visual, there are a few different things that they could do. But this is definitely a way that is pretty structured to help them with their IB exhibition project. So those are some of the pieces. Okay, now let's talk about dates. Unfortunately, IB exhibition happens to overlap with when we do multiple choice I-STEP. And this is a problem a little bit because we do I-STEP, the second round, multiple choice on computers. And of course, we don't have enough computers for everyone to do it at the same time. So we have to have a rotation, a schedule. So basically, our class, we're taking multiple choice I-STEP at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. But the laptops are going to be used in other grades and other classes throughout the day. So we really won't be able to use computers other than the 5 in our classroom next week at all. So let me talk to you about the schedule. I'm sorry this video is going to be a little bit long, but this is important stuff. Thank you for watching, of course. So next week, the week of April 28th through May 2nd, we're not going to be able to use computers in class. So your child really is going to need to be working on their exhibition project from home. This is a big weekend. I was telling the students if they wanted to be taking action so they could have their actions kind of documented, this would be a good weekend. You really don't want to wait too long. So I would really start talking with your child about their action plan like this weekend and figure out when they're going to take their action. But anyway, so next week, April 28th, we don't use computers in the classroom. So if your child needs to print stuff, you kind of have to do it from your home, or they could save it to Edmodo Backpack and they can print it from like my computer. But with 25 kids, that might be kind of tricky. So what I'm offering I'm offering office hours. Yes, a 5th grade teacher, office hours. That's pretty strange, right? But I'm offering it for kids who need to print stuff and need computers and things like that. So I'm offering office hours from April 28th through May 2nd. That's next week. Any day next week that your child, if they would like to stay after school for an hour, I'm asking to please pick your child up by 4:30. But I will offer office hours next week, April 28th through May 2nd, from 3:30 to 4:30 for that hour. And the children can work on their exhibition. If they can print stuff, they can do that then. Okay. I have a lot of construction paper here at school, glue sticks. Kids can work on things if they bring in their printed work, and they can print off of my computer, but office hours are available next week. Then the week after is May 5th through May 9th. Look at this. May 6th and May 7th are the last 2 days of ISTEP, so we still won't be able to have computers those 2 days. May 8th is field day, so students won't be working on exhibition on field day. Then we have May 10th? 5th? Hold on. Then May 8th, sorry. It's May 5th and May 6th, I think. So the 5th and the 6th are ISTEP days. The 8th is field day. So there's really only basically 2 weeks, 2 days of this week that kids can use all the computers and spend a lot of time on exhibitions. So we're kind of running short on time, even though it's, exhibition isn't due for a while. Kids really need to be doing a lot of work from home, if that makes sense. And honestly, you can ask your child, we've had a lot of computer time in class to work on this, a lot. And some children have done a great job of using their time wisely, some not as much. Okay. Then anyway, the week of May 12th, that is when exhibition is due. That Monday, May 12th, it should be done. And May 12th, the children will begin presenting. They'll present to my class, to our class, to classmates. We're also one day inviting Mrs. Van Cleve, she's a first grade teacher, and Mrs. Van Cleve's students to listen in about exhibition. Anyway, on May 12th, we'll begin presentations. I won't get them all done on that one day. And that's when I'll start grading the children. I won't grade them on the actual exhibition day. It'll be too crazy to grade them. I'll grade them beginning Monday, May 12th. May 15th, that's a Thursday, at 1:30, from 1:30 to 3:15, just like the Living Museum when it was kind of open and you could stop by. It'll be on May 15th from 1:30 to 3:15 in the gym. The gym will open it up and it'll be nice and large. That's when exhibition will be open to the public. And that's when you're invited to come to see your child's project. This is a really long video. I'm sorry about that. Hopefully it was informative. Please let me know if you have any questions. And again, office hours, if your child wants to stay, just write a note. Let me know that you'll be picking your child up. If they want to stay, they can. If they feel like they don't need to, that's totally cool. If your child is feeling like they need some help with taking action, they should ask for help. They can ask me, they can ask you, but they need to ask really soon. Because before you know it, it might get to be too late. Okay. Again, please let me know if you have any questions. Thank you for watching this. I really appreciate your support. And that's it. Bye-bye.